All right, my people, we are live. Let's see if I can close this echo. 1 2 1 2. All right, first and foremost, let me know if you guys hear me loud and clear. Let me know if you guys hear me loud and clear. I'm gonna just set everything up properly here so we can get started. Send out the link in the Telegram. If you ain't in the Telegram yet, make sure you're in it. That's where everything happens. That's where the trades get shared first. That's where the community is. The education, the resources. Perfect, thank you, Isaac. Isaac Gaines, I love the name. Just a sec, because I have some echo here, and I have to remove it for some reason. Yo, yo, yo. All right. Yeah. All right, my people. So let's get this started. While everybody's hopping in, I'm gonna go through what we're gonna do today. And what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do like a Q&A session, basically, easy Q&A session. We're gonna go, of course, we're gonna go through the markets. We're gonna look at the markets. We're gonna look at the pump that has been, why the pump has been, and what's to expect, because we got a couple of days left. What is it today? 17th and the 20th. So Monday, Trump is stepping in. And the big question on everybody's lips is, of course, will we get the Trump pump? Everybody's expecting, everybody want that. So that's what we want to talk about. I want to give everybody a couple, like 1 more minute to get in, and I will see if I can get rid of this echo here because it's super annoying, but for some reason I cannot get rid of it. Let's see. Two, 1 2. All right, that's that. Let's see. Guess I will just have to cut off the sound completely then. Yo, yo, yo. 1 2 1 2. All right. I can be technical also sometimes. My colleague is calling me a dinosaur. Luna, you guys know who it is. Get at him. But you see, when I want it, I get it. Anyways, all right, guys, nice to see you on board. We have a nice Friday evening. I guess most people are probably out taking a drink or enjoying themselves. Real crypto nerds like you guys and myself, not only crypto nerds, but people that want to get somewhere or just chilling. We sit here in front of the computer and trying to predict what's going to happen. Because here's the thing, we all trying to get filthy rich, right? Like, jokes aside, we don't need to get filthy rich, but we're all trying to get financially independent. We're all trying to take the next leap on that ladder so that we can climb up financially and don't have to worry about bullshit bills and stuff like that. And we see the opportunity now. And honestly, this bull run, this is my third bull run that I'm in. This bull run right now is an opportunity of the lifetime, because we had some crazy bull runs before, but to be honest, it was gambling. It was like, nobody knew really what they were doing. Even if the people played experts, nobody really knew what they were doing to 100%. Why? Because, sorry, because there was no regulations, there were no real structure to anything. And yeah, man, now we're playing a whole different ball game, and we got institutions coming in. We already got institutions inside like BlackRock, Fidelity, and all of them, but we got much more institutions coming in, especially now from 2025. Now we're talking about central banks getting in also. So we're talking about nations getting in. So national FOMO on, first and foremost, Bitcoin. But here's the exciting thing that is for you guys that love XRP, because I know most of y'all are XRP nerds. And that is that they're actually considering, y'all heard by now that USA want to create a strategic Bitcoin reserve. But now they're talking about a strategic crypto reserve, not only Bitcoin. And one of the tokens that will be implemented there is XRP. The other one is ADA, Cardano. But this is all just rumors until now, but this is what makes also the market pump right now, right? So this is what's happening. Before I get into the charts, I want to tell you guys, so this is more Q&A session than me going through stuff, going through the markets. I will go through the markets and stuff like that, but this is more of a Q&A session. I want to interact with you guys. We're going to have a chill, nice Friday. I got my tea. I hope you guys got your coffee, and give me all your questions. So you guys love to ask questions in the chat, in the group chat, in the Telegram. Give me all your questions. Let's talk about them. Let's debate them. Let's discuss them. And yeah, man. And let's get more knowledgeable together, so to say. And with that said, I'm taking a sip of water. I like my nice fireplace in the back. Thought like I got to do something with the TV there. All right, guys, you are here for the charts. I see now that my screen is upside down. So let me make myself smaller. Boom. And let's look at this chart. One sec. All right, cool. This here is BTC. Here's BTC. All right. Just going to let this load a little bit because I see right now that it's lagging for some reason. Doesn't matter. All right, cool. So what has happened is this. Remember when we had this dip here? This one. This was on Monday. We had a major crash. Then we had this whole correction here, went sideways, and then correction again. And I think most of us got hit by this. I'm gonna be honest, I did not expect this second one. I expected this one kinda, but this one I did not expect. So, but when it happened, I said, like, I think things is going to turn bullish. I think this might be the last liquidation. Like, it took out all the stop losses underneath here. And now we might move forwards with vengeance, so with momentum. Because most often when you see accumulation like this, and then you see a liquidity sweep, you know that the move to the other side is going to be hard. We have something called AMG in trading. I think it's ICT that coined that term, AMG. That stands for accumulation, manipulation, this is manipulation straight up, and then distribution. So AMD. And this is always what needs basically to happen before a major move. So all this that you saw here was massive accumulation, wick-off pattern, you had everything here. And now my market is breaking up. But here's the thing that I am thinking about, and we're going to talk about altcoins and all that stuff. I'm going to talk to you about how I'm planning the next couple of days. I would say even the next couple of maybe 1-2 weeks ahead, all right? Because there's much happening. First and foremost, this here is when Trump steps into office. And by the way, I will look on all the questions in between. So don't think that I am ignoring the questions or anything. I want you guys to bombard the chat with questions. I will go through them. This here is Monday, the 20th. So Monday, now next week in 2.5 days. That's when Trump steps in. This is what everybody is super excited for. This pump that you see now, this is a pre-pump for this here. This is basically, I don't want to say this is, but this is kind of a buy the rumors, sell the news thing. All right. So I'm not saying now the market's going to dump when Trump steps in. But I know that this is excitement for it, all right? This is excitement for the inflation of being as high as was expected. We guys looked at it together on the live here when it hit, and we saw, boom, when the pump started, directly when the numbers came in. That was totally unexpected, because I even said that I think the market is going to dip down to 95 before if numbers comes out as expected. It didn't dip. It wicked down a little bit. I think it was this here or something. No, it was here. It wicked down a little bit, and then it started to move, started to push. And that's all good. If you got long-term spot positions, it doesn't matter. Like, you never really miss the train. The only thing we miss is leveraged positions, all right? So like, we always want to catch some leveraged trades if we know what we're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, don't even listen to what I'm saying now. But we got to catch them, of course, in the right moment. The right moment was here. To be honest with you guys, I chickened out here. I wanted to enter here, but I didn't. Why I didn't? Because there was so much FUD in the market. There was so much FUD, and in the end, I was like, okay, market is coming down to 86. I said it on the analysis that I posted and the trading announcements. I said it on the TikTok and everything, that I think we're coming down to 86. We came down to 88, so I was not that far from, but we came down to 88. And the thing is, when DOJ, Department of Justice in the United States, started to move Bitcoins from the wallet to the exchange, that was when when I started to worry also, because I was like, hey, if they move their Bitcoins to the exchange, it means they are preparing to sell their Bitcoins. And we're talking about hundreds of thousands of Bitcoins. So the market will definitely feel it. But they moved it there, and there was some other FUD, and market barely moved. There was this USDT FUD and all of this stuff. Market barely moved. It dipped a little bit, and that was it. That is when I changed. That is when I told you guys, like, hey, you know what? I think we're going to explode up. So this is where we are at. So now what I'm expecting is this here. I said it on TikTok this morning also, on Swedish TikTok. Sorry guys for y'all that don't speak Swedish. I said that I think we're going to continue this pump. We might see a dip now. I said that we're coming up to 104, and from there we might dip down a little bit to like 102 or retest 100 again. So 100K for BTC. But from there, we're pushing up until Monday. So this will be an interesting weekend. On Monday, you can expect a lot of volatility. So if you see market start pushing, don't get super eager and jump in, because it can just as well start dipping from nowhere. When it's election, I remember last time it was election, I was looking at the charts live, and the charts were all over the place. Like, it was a chaos. So if you want to take positions, make sure you have long stop losses on them, all right? Gonna take a sip of tea before it gets cold, actually. Always have beverage when you talk a lot. At least I need it. So that's that. So I think we're gonna have a nice push, and I think that here's something. You can see on the volume on when you look at on-chain data that there's a lot of people placing shorts right now, and there's a lot of people cashing out. Not a lot of people placing shorts, actually. I take that back, my bad. They are cashing out. They're selling their positions. People are placing shorts also, but there's a lot of people that are selling off their position. They are cashing out. They're taking the profits. They made profits from here or from previously, whatever, and now they're cashing out. And it's actually very convenient when you have an order block just here. So this here is an order block. That means that it's a block of unfilled orders that will trigger, and all these orders are, not all, but a big majority of them are sell orders. So they will get triggered, and that will push the markets down. If you want to know more about order blocks, check the video in the mini app. It's here on the YouTube channel as well, but it's better if you look at it from the mini app, so you can earn some world tokens while you do it. Passive income, why not? The mini app is in the Telegram channel if you're in from the community, if you're new here, and the link will be posted below. as soon as the stream is finished. So I think market's going to react. It's going to get back down. It's going to move back down from this order block here, retrace a little bit, and then from there it's going to push, and it's going to bear trap. This is called bear trap. It's going to bear trap all the people that was selling from here. Why is it going to bear trap people? Because like I said, people are selling right now, or they're closing their positions. And I think a market loves to do what nobody expects, all right? So I think it will shoot through and bear trap those people. Then what happens? We move our way up. Then we have Trump stepping into office. All right, nice. When that happens, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't know. I cannot say this or that is gonna happen. I'm gonna say my theory. My theory is this here: that market's gonna be all over the place, but we might actually get blindsided and get a sell the news event. So market's gonna dip a little bit. It doesn't have to dip a lot, but it's gonna dip a little bit, and then the day after, for me, this is almost. In this case here, I can say equally important as Trump stepping in, but this is super, super important. You guys got to pay notice to this. On the 21st, do you guys know what happens then? If you're in crypto, you gotta these dates are super important. You always got to know them, and you always got to have them in your calendar, because that's when shit happens in the market. The 21st is the new federal fund rates decision. So they will decide if they're going to cut interest rates or keep them the same, or if they're going to increase the interest rates. Increase the interest rates is basically impossible that it's going to happen. It's 99.99% it's not going to happen. That they're going to stay the same. I have not checked the latest predictions, but from what we heard Powell say last time on the FOMC meeting, there's a big chance that the interest rates stay the same. But here's the thing. If they don't stay the same, if they cut the interest rates, which I think that they are going to do. So I think market's going to retrace here, and then they're going to cut the interest rates. If they lower the interest rates, that is super bullish for crypto. And POKA, my brother, for gold also. That, you know that better than me. So then we're going to see a mega rally. Guys, mega rally. Shit is going to fly. And not only Bitcoin, altcoins, XRP, of course, that is an altcoin, everything's going to fly. And that is if they cut the interest rate. If it stays the same, I don't know. I think it's going to fly then as well, actually, because that's what's expected. And in the same time, we have the stability of Trump stepping into office, and people want that stability. Markets want that stability. Now, also in the same time, we got peace between Hamas and Israel. So, or not peace, but ceasefire. We're going to see how long that lasts, because if you've been following that for way before 7th of October last year, then you know that these ceasefires sometimes they end like this. Israel has a tendency of not respecting that ceasefire. They say ceasefire and then they go and bomb them anyway. So, but that's politics. I'm not going to get into that, or geopolitics. But we have ceasefire there, so less of a chance of World War III or whatever it is. And yeah, of course, we are expecting a lot from Trump. We're expecting Trump to get into office, to create peace with Hamas and Israel, to create peace between Ukraine, Russia, and create good business deals internationally. And that is very good for crypto. Now, here's the gem. Doesn't matter if it starts pumping from Trump steps in. Oh, let me remove some of this shit. Doesn't matter if it starts pumping from here, or if it pushes down, and then on the federal fund rates the day after it starts pump like crazy. Either way, from all altcoins, you want to be invested in the American tokens. Trust me, guys, when I'm saying this is a gem. American tokens is going to fly. They're going to pump like crazy, because they are, of course, the ones that are mostly affected by Trump stepping in and the regulations and whatever happens in the United States. And all of them have suffered a lot due to SEC. Gary Gensler, that you guys probably heard about now. If you haven't heard about them, it's a department in the U.S. government that oversees basically that financial trading is done well. They look over the financial markets and they decide if a certain type of instrument is security or an asset. I think it is. I might be a little bit wrong here on the technicalities. That's not my strongest point, but I know this. They lost the case. You guys know that as well, and they appealed it. What was it, yesterday? And now they basically just desperately holding on to that case and not wanting to let it go. But when Trump steps in, he's going to clear up a lot of FUD with this. And for all these tokens, all these altcoins that have been affected by SEC, by Gary Gensler, by the regulations and the plainly stupid Biden administration that have just shot themselves in the foot again and again and again, all of these tokens will explode. Now, which tokens are these? These tokens are Solana, it's American. ADA, also it's Cardano. This is why you've seen it on fire. AVAX, SUI, which by the way, I'm very bullish on because Trump's son is very bullish on it, and I think he's gonna help to pump it a lot. We have, of course, you guys know, XRP, everybody's favorite right now. And then we have, I think Chainlink is American too, and you have HBAR, and you have XLM also, XLM. So all these tokens are American-based companies, and all of them is going to fly. All of them is going to benefit a lot from the Trump pump, the Trump effect. So that's that. With that said, going back to XRP, so that is regarding the days up to Trump and up to the federal fund rates decision. But after that, what I think is that we will see a massive bull rally. I think that BTC will pump. I saw Okan, you asked if I think BTC will hit 150K. I think it will hit 200K this year. I think even more, actually, to be honest. People think I'm exaggerating. No, the formula that's going on is crazy. But I think a lot of these countries that want to buy BTC and all that stuff, all of this stuff will start happening from 2025, 2026, 2027. So it will take its time. But what I wanted to say is, yeah, BTC will push up, but altcoins are the ones that will really push. They will dominate. And you want to be well positioned. So what is my strategy with altcoins? First, like I said, the American boomer tokens. And that boomer tokens are tokens that performed well last bull run, but now we want to even narrow our focus to the American boomer tokens. So like I said, Solana, ADA, AVAX, SUI, XRP. These are the tokens I've been talking about all the time in the group and everything. When they have pumped and start stalling out a little bit, I will withdraw some profits. I will start closing positions, withdraw some profits from them, and I will roll that over to mid-cap and low-cap tokens. And when I go to mid-cap and low-cap tokens, I will of course share that with you guys. You guys will know every token that I'm investing into. When I'm getting into mid-cap and low-cap tokens, I'm mainly focused on the AI sector. Guys, AI sector is gonna boom insanely. That's gonna be the new meme sector. And inside the AI sector, you want to pay extra attention to AI agents. AI agents is the new hot thing. That's ChatGPT on steroids, or you can say ChatGPT 2.0. And this is what basically I want to say online businesses, but not only online businesses. This is what most businesses are starting to use now. Content creators, influencers, anybody, like me sitting here, analyzing the charts, even live, I can have an AI agent on board here live and actually do a podcast with the AI agent, talk to him and ask him for what he sees in the market. And the thing with AI is, of course, that it can process a couple of thousand times more data than a human can. So you have an edge there with an AI agent. So that is just, speaking of that, something good for you to look into. But if you want to make money on this bull run, dive into AI agents. First study, what is AI agents? Learn to understand it. And from there, start understanding which projects, which cryptocurrency projects have the most potential, are the most serious, have the strongest team for development of AI agents and all of that good stuff, all right? So you are positioned well because AI agents will do chaos with this market. I can recommend you those that I'm not invested in many when it comes to those. I will start adding positions into AI agents basically now, but mostly after the American Boomer token season, like I call it, is over, and I take out the profit and I will roll that into AI agents. And the first one I'm at is AI 16, is this one. Very undervalued. I think it's going to do a lot of good stuff this bull run. And another one is AIC. Where are you? There, boom. AIC. This one is also very good. This one I've had it for a long time. You see here, entry. Stepped in here somewhere on it. So yeah, pre-November. I believe in AIC a lot because AIC drives technology and they are backed by Facebook. So Meta as it's called. Meta is endorsing them, is behind them, and they don't get behind projects if they don't see great potential in it, all right? So there's something in it that they see great potential in. AIC is basically an AI character that you can totally tailor and form as you wish, both aesthetically, how it looks, how it behaves, its character, how it talks, its behavior, and then of course what it knows, its knowledge base. And I think that is something for the future. People are getting very lonely. People are sitting here in front of the computers, in front of their phones, and they get very lonely. We have the loneliest generation ever, and people are seeking companion in different ways. And I think this is kind of the new way that we will see we will see companion basically. We have one more AI agent token that I believe a lot in, that I've had for a long time. I actually called it out in the community. It's PAL. PAL, I called it out a long time ago in the community. I took the trade here, so it's, yeah, basically November that I called it out. And also an AI agent with a lot of potential. You guys, if you've been long enough in our community, then you have seen the chatbot of PAL inside the community. You can ask it questions and it will answer you. We don't use it anymore because it's interfering a lot, but we will probably start using it again. So that is it. That is my strategy right now with BTC and altcoins. How I will roll over up until Trump, up until the federal fund rates decision day, and how then we'll roll over the profits to mid cap and low cap, and I will focus on AI agents. And I will drop as much alpha on AI agents and all altcoins that I'm into for you guys as possible. But then again, I only got 24 hours, so it's not always easy to like get all the information out. But I'm doing my best. I want to help you guys. We are supposed to prosper together. All right, so we are in this race together. We're doing this thing together as a community. This is what our slogan is: together we prosper. And yeah, man, we're growing this thing to the strongest community ever. By the way, speaking of the community, we need to grow it. Guys, if you like the community, help us grow it by participating in the challenge in the community. So for y'all that don't know, we have a referral challenge. So when you get into the mini app, you get into the friends tab, there, for friends you refer into the mini app, you earn world tokens, right? But now we've made a challenge, so those that refer the most up until Sunday next week. So I think it's Sunday the 25th, I think, yeah. Those that refer the most till Sunday the 25th, so Sunday next week, they will get an extra, the winner gets 1,500 world, second place I think it was 750, and so on. So you earn on it, but then also you give value because you help us grow and make this community better and better. All right, we appreciate that. Now let's get into the questions. And by the way, I appreciate the love and respect for all you guys that are on TikTok. I appreciate your support there as well. There's a lot of trolls coming in sometimes. Not always fun, but it is what it is. You know, you guys that been with me for a while, you know, all I'm trying to do is help people. So I'm not selling you anything. I'm not doing anything. I just want to grow the community. That's all I want to do. And yeah, man, buy the rumors, sell the news. Nado, that's a big possibility, especially looking at this pump. If this thing continues, like I said, to about 112, 113, 114 thousand dollars for one Bitcoin, I think it's going to be a sell the news event. Yeah, Helen, can you teach us the basic of trading? You know what? Yes, I can, and I will. During these live streams, I will always try to break down as much as possible to make you guys understand. But you have a full academy. You have the playlist here on the YouTube channel, and you have also, but I recommend you to get into it from the mini app. And I have not posted every single video on the mini app. You have the rest of them here on the YouTube channel. But trust me when I say, from those videos, from that academy, if you take it seriously, it will make you a good trader. You have all the information you needed to become good at trading, and also on like in-depth level. And I know Okan can testify for that, Drippy can testify for that, because yeah, guys been in the academy when this was just a plain online trading academy. So get in there, learn and earn. All right, Handbox, I think I explained it quite well. Let me know if there's something you didn't understand. Polkadot. Okay, I will check in Polkadot now. So, last stream, I think it was, somebody told me about Polkadot, and I was like, this thing is interesting. Here's the thing with Polkadot. I was in it last bull market, so here. And I bought it quite high, rode it a little bit. I think I took out some profits when the market turned, but yeah, it was not a big deal for me. But I put my eyes on the project because I saw the potential in the project. Since then, it did a 94% drop. That's a lot. And it's still sitting right now from all-time high at a minus 86. Guys, this is an undervalued project, because I know Polkadot is a super solid project. I know their technology is super solid. I know the way they develop their infrastructure, the technology, the layer one, everything. But I haven't had any eyes on them lately. I just hear sometimes in between the lines, but when I research the market, but I haven't dug into them this bull run. But I know that it's a super solid project, and solid projects that are down here, that are 86% in drawdown, they have a lot of catch up to do. And and it's a boomer token, by the way. So this is also boomer token. So I said first the boomer tokens will fly. So I think that Polkadot, if you want to have something that can gain a lot and that is a solid project that will not go to zero something, Polkadot is definitely one of them. You need to look into it because, yeah, it's a good long-term holding. I mean, just from here, 7.4, yeah, like I said last time, 7-8x just to all-time high. That's that. Let me see what more questions we got. You know, listen, Liridon, it's actually a very good question. What if there won't be a crypto reserve or Bitcoin reserve? That is a very good question. First and foremost, we're looking at the United States having a Bitcoin reserve, but they don't decide for the whole world. Now the whole world is starting to look at having Bitcoin reserves. There's a lot of countries that are having serious interest into it. If USA decides, like if Trump goes out and says, listen, guys, I mispredicted this thing. It's not what I expected. We're not gonna have a Bitcoin reserve. I'm personally going to sell everything, like everything. I'm not going to hold anything. The only thing I will hold is world. Like I will sell everything because that is going to create the craziest crypto crash ever. It's going, not the craziest crypto crash ever, but market will dump. I would say at least 40-50% on those news. So, and 40-50% puts us at about 50K, 60K. Yeah, I think the market would dump to like 50, 60K. At least 74K. So that would be hard. That would be hard because a lot of people are expecting it now and it's priced in, most definitely priced in. No, what is important to know about XRP except the SEC appeal and the US crypto reserve? First and foremost, it's important to understand the technology, to understand what they are doing. They are, here's something funny, like a lot of people say like, okay, that they will be implemented into bank systems and stuff like that. Is that priced in? No, that is not priced in. It cannot be priced in because you cannot price in something that hasn't happened. When the system they are going to create, from what I understand it, they are not going to create, they have already created, but what they want to implement with the banks is that when banks transfer funds in between them, and we're talking about big amounts, 50 million, 100 millions, they convert it to XRP, boop, send it over, it'll take a minute maybe, not even that, couple of seconds, and then convert it back to the currency that the bank want to have. This will of course drive insane volume into XRP because when banks starts to use it for these big transactions, like the volume will be sick. And this is why everybody has so high expectations for XRP. But right now what's driving XRP is hype for this because none of it is decided. None of it is like written in stone. It's just a lot of banks and systems that have expressed their interest to do it, all right? Besides that, what you need to know is that Trump and his crypto administration is considering using XRP as into the crypto reserve funds for the government crypto reserve. Yeah, Cardano also. Cardano is actually, Elvisa, I will say this. I don't think Solana will be in the crypto reserve. Solana is too unstable and it's too gambly. It's a long story, but there's a reason for why I speculate on Solana. I trade it, but I don't like it. It's very centralized and their focus, I don't think it's in line with what the US government, it's a government, so it's not in line with what they're doing. Cardano, on the other hand, they are working very close with Trump, with his administration, and yeah, with the US government. So it even talks about that Cardano, the founder of Cardano, Charles Hoskins, will be the advisor in the Crypto Council. But they're definitely considered for the crypto reserve, for the US government crypto reserve. When I start saying a lot, that's when you know I'm starting to get tired. I'm a very early waker. I get up like, yeah, today I got up 6 a.m. I don't know. I know we got some guys here that get up very early, but I go to sleep early also. So this for me now is late. Would you be able to explain the different runs and how and why it switches from altcoin season to lower MC season? Yeah, so it's like I explained, money rotates. So when people take the profits from Bitcoin, they start getting into boomer tokens. And when they take the profits from the boomer tokens, what happens is this. People are jumping in. Now FOMO's all over the place because everybody see that crypto is flying, that Bitcoin's taking all-time high after all-time high. They hear about XRP is booming. They hear about H-bar or whatever is booming. Now everybody's like, okay, did I miss the train? Is this something I can get into? And what happens then? They see the mid-cap tokens now. They're like, oh shit, look, the mid-cap tokens are still very undervalued. And these things look good. They hear about it on YouTube or X, Twitter, whatever. They get into it because they have FOMO. They also want to be on the train. So they hope that this will be the next 50x, 100x token. So they get in there. In the same time, people that made profits on the boomer tokens, they don't want the party to finish, right? So then they look, okay, where can I continue this party? Mid-cap tokens, undervalued, haven't boomed yet. Let's get into them. So they roll over the profits from there. And from there, and from mid-cap tokens, they roll over to low-cap tokens. This is how it goes. And then we have bear market. Too strong. Do you think BTC will hit 150K? Yeah, I answered that. New TP is 2K for gold. Yeah, bro, you're killing gold. Guys, if anybody's interested in trading gold, you guys need to reach out to Okan. He's champion at it. I used to trade it a lot. I still do from time to time. I trade a lot of forex and gold as well. But when you have a bull market, I'm like, why should I look at anything else? You have a very clear market direction with gains that you cannot see in forex or gold. Maybe in gold sometimes. So I focus on crypto right now. Plus, I love crypto. Crypto is. I won't say the future, but the future is here. It's now. Jay, what do you mean with AI sector? So AI tokens, basically, projects that are involved in AI. One that is very good that I highly recommend you to get is this one, TAI. TAI is backed by Solana, and I entered here. You can see 0.1. This was before it got listed and everything. So I'm already 3.5x up, but I think it's going to go up much more. They are driving, they're doing a lot of good stuff. I don't remember everything now, to be honest. I know they're going to make an AI agent marketplace. That is, just that alone is super strong. So TAI is something very good for you to get into. I know they have it on Bybit. I don't know what more exchanges. I think maybe Binance. It's on Solana, like I said. But yeah, that is it. AI sector is AI projects that have tokenized their projects into crypto. Why is ETH dead? Oh, that is a very good question that I see a lot of people speculating on, but nobody knows. One thing that we all agree on is that it's suppressed. Price is very suppressed. It has accumulated a lot. And I'm very sure about this. If you have ETH, don't sell it, because this is what I think. I think when ETH explodes from this resistance and takes out this top here at about 4K. So when it takes out 4K, I think it's going to fly like a rocket. I think it's going to be, we call it the ketchup effect. You know, you squeeze the ketchup bottle, nothing comes out, and then everything comes out in the same time. And this is what's going to happen with ETH. This is most often what happens when something has accumulated for so long as it has done. But then I have to say this is not last bull market. Last bull market, ETH was like the dominating layer one, and then the other, like Solana, Dow, all of them, they couldn't compete with the technology of ETH. But in the same time, especially like me, for example, last bull run I did some meme coins, this and that, and very often you had to do it on ETH, and it's not on exchanges but on DEXs. And guys, the gas fees, so the transaction fees for purchasing and selling these tokens was crazy. I once paid $240 in gas fees selling, I think it was Shiba Inu or something. But I made a very good profit on the trade, so it was okay. So what I want to say with that is it has a lot of competition. So it will not do like last bull run when it went from like 600 to almost 5K. But I think it will come up to like 7, 8, 10K, something like that. Thanks, bro. What stocks do you own? I have no stocks, man. I'm sorry. I don't do stocks, man. I know too little about it. I did it once. So I started trading stocks. That was the first thing I traded. But then I quickly transitioned into crypto. Lost a whole bunch of money on the bull run 2017. Lost a whole bunch of money on it. And because of that, I am here now. Because stubborn as I am, I was like, okay, why did I lose and why did they win? How did they know how to cash out and I didn't know? And this is how I started to study about trading and this and that and came to where I am now. And this is why I'm doing what I'm doing now also, because I know what mistakes I did then. I know what I wish I had. I know I wish I had somebody that, without any bias, without trying to sell something or this and that, explain for me what was going on and share their knowledge, their experience, and what they see in the markets. So this is what I'm trying to do for y'all now. I see you guys, not all of you, because I know we got some good traders here, but I see most of y'all as me back then in 2017, and I'm that guy that I wish I had back then. People are just jumping into things without. Ghost Dragon, yeah, that's super. No, sorry, that was Tenameles. That is super facts. People are jumping in without knowing anything. If you see my TikTok, you're gonna laugh your ass off. There's like some of the DMs I get and comments are crazy. People have no idea. Some friend told them, and they saw them make double their money, and they went and borrowed money from places and bought XRP on the top when it was like 2.9 or 2.8 before it dipped, last dip that we had. I'm not gonna get into these things, to these things, but it's crazy. People get very, very greedy. Trump said he wants to reserve Bitcoin, XRP, and Solana. All right. Do you know anything about it? I haven't heard anything about Solana. I have heard Bitcoin, XRP, and Cardano. But yeah, man, we have to look into that. I want to buy more crypto. When do you think is a good entry? Not now. Now is not a good time to enter into crypto. Sui broke structure. Let me see. Now, bearish. Damn. Thanks for the heads up, man. I might close this trade actually. We have a trade on the copy trading running. I closed half of it. It was small profits because it didn't do exactly what I wanted to do. If you wonder why I closed, if you're on the copy trading and you wonder why I closed it yesterday, then it's because I was not supposed to close it. I was supposed to close half of it. Accidentally, I closed the whole trade. So that was not on purpose. The trades that I call out here, I always take them myself. It's not that I call out trades and then don't care about them. I'm in these trades myself. So I have to look into this when we finish the stream. Maybe I'll do it now actually while we're together here. So Sui right now, look, it's dumping. Let me see, is it Bitcoin that is dumping? Yeah, BTC is dumping a little bit, so it's pushing Sui down. How is it affecting XRP? XRP is on a downtrend. All right, so Sui has hit an order block. I want to see how it respects this order block here. I want to see how it respects this order block, but probably, like normally what happens when you have a situation like this and when you have a pattern that it breaks out from, doesn't matter if it's a straight support line or a sloping support line like you see here, it will react to the closest order block, like this one for example. It will push up and then continue. And this is what I was called with the retest, and then it continues down. And why does it retest? Well, because first and foremost, because a lot of people start selling when they see it hit the resistance. Second, you will always find some form of negative liquidity there. Like here, for example, you have an order block with a lot of sell orders. So you have buy orders here, so demand zone, and you have a supply zone here. And when it hits that supply zone, boom, market dumps. And it looks like it's going down hard right now. Let me see. I'll keep my eyes on it. Thank you for the heads up, by the way, man. You are G. Info Piquete. Trump said he wants to restore Bitcoin. Yeah, I read that already. Is it possible for us in the community to see all of the crypto projects that you own and have, and how many percentage of your whole portfolio? I will put that together. Here's the thing. I will be honest with you guys. So I'm trying to put together a portfolio that I can share with you guys, with the community. But I cannot show my whole portfolio. Why? Because I'm not one of these traders that is flashing their accounts, flashing their money. I don't have millions. I can say that straight up. But otherwise, I would be streaming from Dubai, because that's my next sector. Right now, Marbella will have to do. But I have enough to live in Marbella. But I don't like to flash how much money I have and stuff like that. Especially not living here in Marbella, because you get robbed. That is what it is. So I'm staying out of it. But in the same time, I want to let you guys see in a transparent way what I'm investing into. So I will put together something about my portfolio, and every time I'm adding something to the portfolio, you will know. Every time I'm selling something, you will know. Right now, I'm just adding stuff. I'm selling very little. AIC actually seems as a really bullish project. Could actually reach Binance. Yeah, I think Binance is next for AIC. So yeah, man, I'm with you there. Will you do live trading for entertainment purposes only? Yeah, I will do live trading for entertainment purposes only. I will do that. I used to do that before, and I will start doing it again. Probably from maybe tomorrow already. We will see. Any day now. I will use the copy trading account. So I will not use any $1 million account, anything like that. We will use the copy trading account so that anybody that wants to copy the trades can either, yeah, of course, do what I do on the screen, or just connect their account to my account. Now, the copy trading account is special because it's in a drawdown. And we've been doing good for a couple of days now, I would say 2 weeks. But when we started off, oh man, we hit a brick wall. And I went through, unluckily enough, with timing with this copy trading account, I went through one of like the hardest trading month that I've had for maybe 2 years. I don't want to exaggerate, but let's say 1 year for all of 2024. And that hit me just in December, exactly when I started the copy trading account. It smashed into my face, humbled me a lot. We need it sometimes, but it's also important to accept situations like that and work from it, and don't get crazy. Don't get into reptile mode and start, trying to win your money back so you blow up the account. So what I did was I paused everything, and now I'm building it up again. Now we are slightly in profit. I think we are 20% in profit this week. We're building our way back up again. So if you want to copy the trades that I will take live here, you can copy them automatically on the copy trading account, because that's the account I will use live here on B2Nix, by the way. And if not, then not. You do what you want to do. If you're not copying the trades, what I recommend you is use what I do as an indicator. All right. Don't expect to be served. Don't just take fish all the time. Don't eat fish that people serve, because all of those fishes are not good fishes. They are poisonous fishes as well. So instead, take a couple of bites of that fish, while you, in the meantime, learn how to fish, so you can feed yourself for the rest of your life. All right. That is it, guys. I have nothing more to share with you. I feel like I've talked a lot. So with that said, I wish you guys a beautiful Friday. and I will see you guys in the community, all right? And by the way, if you're not in the community, like I said before, link will be posted right now actually in the description box below. Oh, by the way, my people, please like, subscribe to this video. When you like the video, you boost it on the YouTube algorithm. So we need it, and we highly appreciate it. All right. With that said, peace.